Durag wisdom, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Earth Day Y2K 19.10.15. In the background, Christopher Young takes a swipe with his music score of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Spider-Man 3. Once again, that's Christopher Young, music score in the background. It just amazes me what I'm seeing today. It frightens me, it disgusts me. It's something that in the long run, after like my particular 69 years, I'm not surprised that we've gotten to a point in our country's 240 plus year history of an experiment in democracy, well, constitutional democratic republic, that is. But we're on our way to pure democracy, and here we are. We have what may amount to a stutter step. Yeah, a stutter step. The pundits keep wondering, why is Nazi Trump doing this thing with the Kurds? Why is he doing this thing? Why is he on the phone with that, with this? Why is he cursing at his rallies? You ever heard of a so-called president of the United States doing that kind of stuff? Why is he doing all this? They keep saying that. Well, first of all, it's a distraction. We all know that this totalitarian bigot bastard is doing this stuff because he's making a distraction. But the other thing that these pundits seem to be missing or don't want to say because they could be sued, I don't know. And again, this is a conspiracy theory on my part because I would not want to misguide you, but this creep that we have in our White House is Putinian's candidate, like the Manchurian candidate. He was put there to do it precisely what he is doing. Sowing chaos, distrust, destroying our State Department, crippling our environment, closing our borders. This is the kind of stuff that totalitarians and banana republics, tit for tat, quid pro quo. We're dealing with a totalitarian Nazi maggot scum. And he is working for Vladimir Putin. That's what I think. Doing everything. I don't have to say people should see with their eyes. Even the most avid conservative right-wing person. This guy is working for Putin. And it's not good for our country, obviously, because it's going to destroy it. But in the long run, it's not going to be good for our planet, the world, all relations. This creep loves dictators. I'm talking about Trump. He loves dictators. He disrespects our allies. He disrespects the press. He disrespects the Constitution. And he was caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do. It's as simple as that. And he should be impeached. But not only that, he should be tried for treason. Ladies and gentlemen, I was a teacher, okay? And that was really rough, especially since the time I was teaching, the 80s, the 90s, the Y2Ks. These kids didn't respect us because they weren't taught that. We have a spoiled creep in our White House who wasn't raised in the proper, respectful fashion. How does a president of the United States get away with using cursing, so-called foul language? And I've used foul language. There's nothing wrong with using foul language if you're trying to make your point and that's what you want to use for effect. But if you're the president of the United States of America, you're looked at, for better or worse, as a role model for our entire country. And with this piece of trash Nazi Trump is doing, he's teaching our children that it's okay to be a thug. to curse, to disrespect our rule of law. This is what he's teaching the youth, who won't have a planet in any event because of his policies. He is a cruel, inhuman, and inhumane sociopath. And he's bringing down our country, and he's hurting us in the face of the world. And I'm going to be out there voting a year from now, close to a year from now, I'm going to be out there voting as if my whole life, and it does, and the life of this entire country depends on it. I would have been fired. My job as a teacher would have been gone if I stood in front of a class and used nasty, cursing language to the students. Well, why should the President of the United States, so-called, get away with that kind of crap? Why don't we fire him? But a year from now, please, let's get out and vote and bring our standards, bring respect back again.